What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of our Avowed playthrough. Today we're picking up outside the city gates of Paradise. We have made it to the first little region here, getting through the tutorial. We've synced up with our first companion, Kai, and we did a couple missions in the region. I also just went through and started unlocking some of the fast travel. There wasn't a lot of things to explore in terms of questing, but there was some nice fast travel options in case we have to go back to this side of the first zone. So we're going to continue where we left off. So far the game's been pretty fun. I don't want to give too much of an early review or anything like that. I usually try to wait to around the 10-hour marker. What I can say just really briefly is performance has been hit or miss in the tutorial area. It felt really good. We were getting something like over 100 frames in every single scenario. As we got into the open world content, there has been moments where it's dipped down quite a bit, and I can understand where some of the people online who said the performance is pretty bad comes from, but it hasn't been like unplayable. The game visually looks incredible. It really does, and the mechanics are a lot of fun. Like the combat is very shocking to me. I did not expect it to be this fun. But anyway, let's continue. Let's see how it performs. Let's see how the game progresses. We're still very, very early here.
Envoy.
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here?
Something tells me I'm not in the living lands anymore.
A space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive. Worse. You died. Someone cut short your span. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind.
I guess there's worse ways to go.
As many as the beetles and worms in the soil. But we do not want that. We could send you back. Just this once.
There has to be a catch.
We are bound. We are leaf and root. We are stream and sea. Help us. We sense the rot, and we fear it. We fear how it seeps into us, into our memories. You must find us, free us from our prison.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of choice this really is. It's either I accept it and do what they say, or the game just ends right here, so.
We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our prison. Immensely. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
Oh boy.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands. A voice? Tell me more.
An enormous glowing figure told me it wasn't my time to die. I've heard it whispering ever since I got here. I like that one.
Strange. This normally happens to fractured souls, but you don't show any of the signs. Your friend here carried you halfway across the city. Made quite the spectacle.
Probably not the grand imperial entrance he was aiming for. Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill.
Yeah, I want to know who shot the arrow, because I was kind of like, you're welcome in City Palisade, or whatever the city's called. And then we walked in and got an arrow immediately.
That's what everyone in Paradise is asking. The streets have been less murderous since your ambassador and his guards took up residence. But your assassination is bound to upset that uneasy peace.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died.
I mean, it was definitely the voice. Wait, so she's saying I, like, full-on died. So it wasn't one of those things where it's like, it's not your time, and then you wake up. Like, my guy died.
I suppose it's possible. Not that I can prove it one way or another.
What does this mean for him? Should he expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible.
Man, I really need to start putting points into other categories. We've missed so many possible conversation opportunities. I already had a vision. Someone was asking for my help. You see these kinds of symptoms often.
Sounds like the echo of a past life. I wish I could tell you more. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. Well, she doesn't accept payment. All you have to lose is your time.
Time is
A watcher
valuable.
examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job.
All right, let's go see this watcher.
Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy. Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
Don't worry. I know my way around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up.
Yeah, how do we know we can trust him? I mean, I know he's an important companion, but at the same time, like, he kind of just showed up. We traveled with him for a little bit. Then we entered a city that he is familiar with. We took an arrow right to the stomach immediately.
Your troops are going to be on edge until your killer's found, and some of us still have to live here. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
All right, so the question is, what he just said, we have to solve our murder. How many people are gonna know that we're back? Like, are we immediately just gonna be like, oh, people know we're back and they're gonna keep hunting me? Or is it like, oh, they don't know we're back? Wait, who had a dream about me?
In my dream, you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside.
Okay. Weird that he knows that, but all right. All right, what do we gotta do? We need to, so we got a treasure map. The ultimate, okay, this is find the, nope, don't care about that yet. Find clues about the location of the remaining fragments. Nope. We only really have one forward quest at the moment. So they don't have a lock-picking system in the game, which is kind of interesting. It basically just consumes a lockpick every time you go to use it. City's cool, though.
Envoy, could I speak with you for a moment? So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right?
Clearly wants something from me. What is it?
I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Adirans, but they've had a string of bad luck. Is there any chance you could lend them a hand?
Sounds like a setup from the Vanguard Scout. I can try. I mean, I'm down to do it, but it does sound a little fishy.
I know this is strange, but they're in a rough situation and, well, to be honest, they helped me out a while back when I needed it. I'm just trying to return the favor. Galarde. Lofled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of Adirans. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an Adiran in the city. Now they're everywhere. Anyway, with all these Adirans coming in, Lofled and Gladwine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adherents in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladwine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink. Ah, but you can. There are herbs in the wilds around Paradis that can restore Gladwine's sight. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the Adiran envoy, for the hero who braved the strangle root,
Man, word got around
sure
fast.
it would be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Textures in this game are really good. Like, you look at the hair quality. I mean, there's been so many RPGs that have come out recently where hair quality has really stepped it up. And I know that sounds like a funny thing to be talking about, but there's been games in the past where hair is so noticeably bad that it does take away from elements of storytelling, which is hilarious. But the texture on Kai was also really solid as well. All right, we'll try and find it.
Many thanks, envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork.
Okay, what was that? Is in the Pro Mako who's handling the paperwork?
No. We had
Of
a
course
falling
not.
out a
Of
while
course
back.
not.
It's best if someone else goes.
All right, all right.
Thank you, envoy. God bless you.
Man, there's going to be a lot of quests in this town. I can feel it. Look at this. Performance aside, because I know performance is going to take a hit for a number of people who play this game. I mean, we've already seen little bits of it here and there. Performance aside, this game looks pretty damn good. And it's kind of important to highlight that because when this game was announced, people were really skeptical about the art style that they chose.
Walk in.
But I don't know. I feel like the art style so far, and this looks great. Maybe I'm just partial to many different styles of RPGs, but like to me this looks like I don't know, it fits the world pretty nicely. All right, what is this here? This is, and we got so many things. We leveled up there as well. What is this? Report to the ambassador. Gotcha. Hello, friends. Can I come through?
You,
Oh, Garrick.
you died. None of the clerks believe my story.
I like Garrick. He's cool. There's quests everywhere, my lord.
Envoy, I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel?
Disoriented, lightheaded, my pulse is racing. Or, while I have considered chartering a boat back to Adir. We'll be honest with them. Feel like crap.
Spirits and reported for duty. Your dedication is admirable. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor?
I could tell him to read it, but I'm keeping it. Hope this is worth all the trouble. I don't know why I'm like, I mean, how do I want to play this character? Do I want to play a character that I was hired to be the envoy for these people? Do I want to play it as like goody two-shoe or kind of a snarky character? I kind of want to go with 2 here, which is I hope this was worth all the trouble and just like slam it in his face.
Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation.
Slip a few coins from his purse while he talks. No way I can steal from the envoy. We're doing it.
You've
This
seen
is
how
what a
wild
ranger would
the
do.
Living
There's
Lands
100.
has become.
That's
Both
amazing.
in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles.
Maybe it has something to do with my godlike nature. I also found an arrow in my guts.
At this point, I can't rule anything out.
This guy looks like a young Pierce Brosnan.
This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the dream scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities.
Better get to work. Assuming it's not already here. That's true as well.
Well, that I had. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire.
Wait, isn't it her that we're working for, not the ambassador?
At least rebels know the meaning of negotiation and compromise. But a plague kills indiscriminately. Though, even I must admit, the rebels have gone too far. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open.
Killing me was bold, I'll give him that.
Indeed. The killer sent a message, but this is our chance to send one in return. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the Living Lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisian rebels must face justice.
Yeah, I think we're working with Inquisitor Ludwig. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm trying to remember back to when we first landed and talked to our blue friend there. But this makes me think that we have no idea who this is.
True, but you can't investigate the Dream Scourge if you're dead.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise.
A local expert is exactly what we need.
Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the living lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Oh,
Let's just
dang.
say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another. An unusual course of treatment, but who am I to argue? Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
I always do.
Oh, I wish I could see the killer's face when they realize the hunter has become the hunted. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
All right, so we gotta find Marius. That's a good name. I'm assuming that's an inn, the Grinning Ballarrock. That's a really solid name for an inn. So many lore items, my gosh. It's good to see you, my friend.
Wow, it's really you. I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs.
You look like the bear tried to have you for lunch. What happened?
My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and guards. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot. No place like this. I fear for their lives, Envoy.
I really like the Vanguard Scout options. They're very like, I'm good at what I do. Tell me, and GTFO.
They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the Pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you, and she'll let you pass.
Okay.
Especially my brother, Cadman. Don't forget him. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is. Thank you for hearing me out, Envoy.
No problem. Just some more quests. Everybody loves quests, man. Okay, so we need to go find where this tracker and warder are.
Boy, got a situation over here. Oh, good. You came over. Glad to see you up and about.
For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day.
I'm glad. I hate to admit it, but the guards could use your help. Most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. That leaves us short-handed, so people like her try to sneak in. I caught this one, but I have to check her cart for contraband. There's a lot to dig through.
Yeah, let's check. What am I doing? Checking? I have no idea what I just agreed to do, but that's fine. Alright, so where is this part over here? Find Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock. I love that name. I think we should be able to get to it from over here, no? Oh, wait. I'm leaving the city. It's a pretty big city. I'm actually kind of surprised for an RPG with this many elements that they don't actually have a stamina bar while you're running. You can just run forever, which I'm not complaining about. It's actually kind of nice coming from KCD2 where you run for a little bit and then you're completely screwed.
This may not be the prettiest part of town, but it's got the grinning Battle Rock.
He would have killed me. Paradise is getting more dangerous by the hour.
Can I freely take this? Okay, so this is downstairs. How do we get downstairs? So I've decided that I'm gonna put one of every type of item into my stash, and then anything else I'm just gonna sell. Because if we ever decide to switch up our playstyle, it'd be nice to actually have some of those items. What's up here? Anything? Ooh, okay. The big chest. We already got a whole bunch of those. All right, nice. It pays to explore a little bit, I will say that.
So, the mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
Interesting. Let's see how this plays out.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be? Hiding behind stone walls all your life.
You don't know anything about me, you Adira Nimdude. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasat Jitule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something anyway.
Your friend looks like he has this. I want to see how this plays out.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of Widow's Kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it.
What?
Cramps should be
He
starting in a few
poisoned him?
minutes, so if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
Widow's Kiss is a powerful venom, but it's only deadly if it's injected.
You know your stuff, but I doubt they do.
Envoy, you see? Will you stand by and allow this maniac to poison a fellow subject of the Emperor?
You'll survive as long as you run away now.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods.
Oh, he's just gonna have the runs. That's fine.
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer before the poison spreads to your brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back. Hopefully.
Oh, a little bugged out. That's fine. Hey, Marius. I need to talk to you, friend.
Well, that was something.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a person.
True. What just happened? Widow's Kiss is only harmful if it's injected. I need to find some assassins, and Kai tells me you're the best one for the job.
I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them.
I do know that the killer is from Paradise. What would be looking for our town gates when they have cleaned the area since?
The assassins wouldn't go near that place anytime soon. And you don't have to worry much about people cleaning up in this town. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
New companion. Known as the best hunter and wilderness guide in the Living Lands, Marius has lived all over the Living Lands, but there is no place he truly calls home. He uses ancient Paragrunian stealth and survival techniques to gain advantage over his foes, trapping them in gripping vines and disappearing from sight to... This is the guy I want to be! This is the type of playstyle that I want! So he also has Binding Root, and he can order Marius to scan for enemies, loot, and plants in the Living Lands. Dang it, man! That's what I want to do! Okay, first things first, we got some new abilities, so let's go over to Ranger. Blind Steel Poison, we can buy that now because we got to 5. Unlock Survivalist. Food restores 20% more food. I don't really care about that at the moment. Time for a perfect block. Increased parry efficiency. So slows time by an additional 25 for each of the 2 ranks afterwards. Channel the Beyond, becoming invisible. So, I mean, I could literally be exactly like Marius here. That's kind of funny. He quite literally has all of the same stuff that I want. Okay, I'm gonna keep Binding Roots for myself. Heartseeker. Marius takes aim and fires a piercing shot that always hits its mark, passing through any obstacles. Marius vanishes into a cloud of smoke, then reappears near an enemy and slashes them with his daggers. He repeats this up to 3 times. And some of these are cool. Kind of like the Shadow Step for him personally. Then for Kai, we have 2 for Marius and 1 for Kai, it looks like. We don't have 1 for Kai. Oh, okay. Shadow Step instantly kills most stunned enemies. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so we obviously have the second god-like spell. What do we want to take here? Channel the Beyond, becoming invisible and draining essence until your next combat action. Power attacks with daggers, swords, and spears deal 25% damage. One-handed melee, increased damage with bows and guns. That might be good, just to get some more damage. Let's do that one. Okay, we also got an extra available point here. Let's put this one up to 5 first, and then we'll put perception up to 5 as well. All right, sick. So we got Marius. So now we need to investigate the scene of the crime. What's this? That's the adventure team. Find out. No, treasure map. We'll do the treasure map later on. Actually, I know exactly where this is, though. we could find that pretty easily, but that's fine. All right, let's keep going where we were. Investigate the scene of the crime. The only thing I want to change is... So this looks like it's all Marius's stuff. This is all Kai's stuff. This is all my stuff. How do I change... Shadow Step? Like, can I freely change this? I think you can. I don't think I really care about having that, so I'm going to put that on 6. Because I'm going to be in charge of binding rooting people. And he can cast it freely. It's not like he can't. I have that box checked off, so. Wait. Wasn't the scene of the crime over here? Yes. The city's confusing me, man. Loops back on itself a lot. All right, we're almost there. What's the 5 skill that I have on? Hunter Sense? That's fine. That's fine. We'll figure out which abilities we want to use and when. It's gonna take some time once we figure out everything.
Right here. This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
Where does it want me to go? Oh, up there. So that's where they think the arrow came from. That makes sense.
There are places elsewhere on this island that would kill for those supplies. Literally.
The traversal is actually really smooth as well. There's a lot of things that have surprised me that I wasn't sure would be like the way, perform the way they're performing. Traversal and combat are the two things that are actually really entertaining right now. Ooh, Blackwing gloves. What does that do? Critical hit chance, critical damage compared to just power attack. Hell yeah, we're putting those on. Flask is empty, but it reeks of swamp water and rancid berries.
Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
Time to pay the apothecary a visit. The assassin was ready for me. I wonder what that tells us. I mean, this guy just used poison. I'm not going to say it's a coward's weapon.
Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The mermaid's den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck? We could track down who made this poison. Find your killers.
Okay, so we got to speak to the apothecarist. So we should be able to just hop down here. See how fast travel in a very short location is. Seems like it's going to be the same every time. So that's not too bad. I mean, as long as it doesn't get progressively longer, the farther you travel. It's kind of annoying that even that short distance has a loading screen, but that's okay. All right, let's go over here. Trying to keep an eye on the mini map there for more quests that might pop up. How do we get over there? Market districts.
This is an outrage. There has to be a logical explanation.
I always thought they should move to High North. Then they'd make enough to eat.
I wouldn't go up there, stranger. That's Sparrow Hawk territory.
Adherents ain't welcome around the Pearl District. Mind yourself.
Smile and be yourself.
Oh, we got another quest over here. Let's have a chat.
Sweetheart.
Not you, too.
This girl thinks she's gonna keep us out of the bathhouse.
You might own half the district, but you don't own the mermaid's den.
We'll see about that.
You don't like it? Take it up with your second in command. He's the one who stole from us.
That's a load of...
I knew this was Jago's fault. This isn't over.
Sorry. This district used to be a nice place.
Mention they're stealing from you. Someone has to stand up for them. You need better security.
The Sparrowhawks always got along fine with us, and then they, I better not talk about it. Juliana told us to be discreet. She's inside. If you want to help, she can give you the details.
A lady who needs help. How can I not?
You'd better hope you can.
Man, we are getting so many damn quests. I mean, it makes sense. Major city hub. All right, let's talk to the apothecary.
There.
Oh boy.
That's the apothecary.
Huh. Aren't you the outlander who died in the streets? How are you? Gah, it doesn't matter.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt me again.
Everyone take a deep breath. No one is hurting anyone else today. Right?
You seem to like beating up on little guys. Want to take a run at me?
Listen to me, dead man. What happens here does not concern you. Walk away. Or what? You'll die on me?
Have to admit, that's a good one.
This is getting tiresome. I wasn't really gonna hurt the apothecary, but I'm really, really gonna hurt you. Stand still, Outlander. This is gonna hurt.
Nah, not today, my friend.
Here we go. Keep quiet.
Hey! Over here!
Ooh, my new gun does. What the?
There you are, swine.
Valley of the Taskmaster? Wait, is he behind me? Oh my! What are you? Oh my gosh!
One moment.
You are one big bastard. Oh my gosh. Ah! Okay, so he basically one-shot me. Get to know. Where's my team? I need help over here, guys.
Where's my mark?
Oh, look at Marius teleport in and out. That's actually really cool. So I'm assuming he puts that hunter's mark on him and I can shoot that mark to do more damage. Maybe not. Maybe that's just an indicator that he actually has it on him. Oh man, Kaya's getting known now.
You're a good friend. Let's see what.
What's he doing? Is he bugged out? I don't know where Kai went. I think Kai is bugged out and is tripping him out. Where? He just came from the top ropes. The ground shaking.
I can't believe they're dead.
Oh my gosh, you are one big boy. I did not even see him coming at all. He quite literally got the perfect jump onto me. Good job, team. All right, so little mini boss fights are actually pretty challenging. I like it.
Envoy, thank you for dealing with those miscreants. There's a plague on these streets, and they are a symptom.
A gang of bullies shaking down honest folk? Seems more like the cause to me.
It's no more dangerous here than anywhere else. It's just that monsters here have knives instead of fangs.
You even killed Thala, the biggest, baddest of them all. The Sparrowhawks are gonna come after you.
I'd prefer if you wouldn't keep inviting people to try to kill you, but sure, we've got you covered.
Don't I know it? Good help is hard to come by. You don't have to come to my defense. No one sticks their neck out for anyone in these parts. Poison? Let me take a look. Wait, I recognize that from my wares. It's oil distilled from Santa Torre, a berry native to the Living Lands.
That must have been some berry that killed me on the spot. I don't think he sold it. He sounds pretty genuine, and he sounded kind of surprised to see that.
Hey, look, the Living Lands is a dangerous place. All right, take a nap in the forest and you'll wake up dead more often than not.
Not if you know better than to take a nap in the Blessed Forest.
Walking through the streets of Paradise is supposed to be a safer proposition. Yet, our friend took an arrow that was coated in this stuff.
And before you ask, I can't tell you who bought the poison. If word got around that I was ratting my clients out to the Adherans, it'd be the end of me.
Okay, so he does know.
Damned if I do and damned if I don't, then. The truth is, I never saw the customer's face. They wore a hood. A monk's cowl, I believe. But I can tell you that Saint Ettore is used in religious rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies. I have nothing to hide. Not anymore. Just talking to you has put me at odds with Paradise. I have no wish to be at odds with Adir as well.
If you want mystic types, you want to go visit the Temple of Andra. Probably the only reason you'd want to go there.
On the other hand, Claviger Amond was cozy with plenty of mystics and oddballs. We could check out his estate for clues.
Go past the Hightown Gate to the north, then follow the road eastward until you reach the statue of Andra.
Try not to do business with any more assassins.
Easier said than done, believe me. I hope that I've been able to assist you in some small way. Good luck in your investigation, Envoy.
Alright, so we got a little bit of info. Level 6 as well, beautiful.
Not what I imagine my day would be like.
So search around the Claviger's estate, investigate the area around... Oop.
I don't think we're going to be welcome here for long. All those sparrowhawks will be sniffing around here any minute. And since that's not the last skirmish we'll find ourselves in, I say we take this opportunity to stock up on some better equipment. If you want a guarantee of getting the good stuff, I recommend Paradise's main market.
Item quality. For each item and each enemy has a quality tier that indicates its effectiveness in combat. Common, fine, exceptional, superb, and legendary. Gotcha. So it indicates here, enemies of a higher quality tier than you will be displayed with a skull icon next to their health bar and will be highly resistant to attack from weapons and abilities. Purchase better stuff. Upgrading uniques across quality tiers. Weapons and armors can upgrade 3 times within their base quality. After that, they can be upgraded across quality tiers with enough additional resources. Okay, so that's what we've been doing. All right, so we basically got to be careful of who we're going to be running into, because it sounds like there's going to be a mix of all sorts of people in this area. Okay, so we got another level up here. We're going to put one more into perception, and then I think I'm going to put a couple more into the low-level ones just to try and round out our resistances and whatnot. What did I get? I got something from him. I don't know what it was. I think it may have just been materials. We got so many different... Oh, is this? There's Adra we got. Okay. So many things for the main mission. Acquire better torso armor. Yeah, let's go do this. Let's track down this. It's down here. One day I will not press the wrong button. I do that in KCD all the time. I do it in this game now as well. You guys don't look overly friendly.
You think you would just take out?
Watch the left.
Dude, that headshot is doing so much damage now. Ooh, nice shot, Marius.
Left. Not gonna cut it. Armor is ready.
So is this whole area just part of the same guild? He wasn't lying about... Oh, jeez. Where'd you come from? He wasn't lying about them gonna be crawling here in just a second. we're good. Let's get the heck out of here.
Take him down.
Take out our leader.
Yes. Yes, I did, and in fact, he was pretty easy to kill. Just like you. Oh my gosh, there's so many. I'm almost dead. Oh, you're down. I was wondering where you were. These guys have 2 skulls and they're level 2. We need better gear ASAP.
Hey, over here.
Oh my goodness. All right, these fights aren't for the faint of heart. Holy jumpins. I think we have some items that we can just eat rather than just keep spending all of our stuff like this. Like we can eat that. That'll rapidly fill us back up. So when we're not in combat, we should probably be eating food, because I'm guessing it's better to eat that than waste potions, because we only have 2 potions at the moment. All right, so we got out of that little gang area. There's a couple missions to our left. You might be a blacksmith.
You there. You look like you know your way around... hello. I heard what happened. I see why you'd want to protect yourself. You mean enchanted? No. A shield does its job just fine. It doesn't need to be tinkered with. Talk to my sister if you're interested in that kind of thing. She's over there. At least I don't think she's blown herself up yet.
All right. Oh god. Okay, so some of these things are pretty damn pricey. How much do we have? We don't have necessarily little amounts. Fine breastplate, 3,000. Ooh, that looks cool. Not necessarily going for looks though. All right, we need to sell some stuff. So we can sell this. Sell 2 of these. Pretty sure I already have both of these inside my chest, so I can sell both of those. Adra, I don't really want to sell anything that we can use for our own crafting services. All right, so what do we got? Acquire better torso, acquire better weapon. Oof.
Good.
So we could buy this one, which is better. It's better additional damage reduction. It's dead even on the other 2 things. You know what? Let's buy it. I don't know if I should or should not be, should be selling things, buying things. Now we look like a ranger. That is badass. What else we got? Who are you?
Step right up. I can tell you need more fire in your life. Or maybe more essence.
Please buy something. I'm trying to prove a point.
All right.
My sister, the blacksmith, she doesn't think this will work out. I say she's wrong. Why keep a dagger under your pillow when you can use a ward stone instead?
Dagger is all well and good until your enemy summons a fireball.
See? You understand? It's not cheating. It's being prepared. Of course not.
Oops, I clicked the wrong one. Okay, so she sells things to apply different enchantments basically on all your gear. So both of these are actually very useful. Problem is, I don't have money to buy a weapon right now, so I feel like we're gonna have to come back. Yeah, like I don't have any money left. All right, we'll come back. It's fine. We don't need to do it all right now. Oh, these are all
come here to get a job.
Bounties. Okay.
You're a brave soul.
Octave the Firebrand.
Going to take on the.
Wow, there's so many bounties. Holy.
Camp for what I've heard. You might want to consider trying to find them.
Yeah. Oh, you are a special one, you are. I thought all the godlikes were taken back, wherever they came from. Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned us.
Are you drunk?
No, of course I'm not drunk. I am an alchemist. You should know, this place is heading quickly into a swamp of madness. Even the plants and the animals feel it. Very kind of you to ask. Very kind. You're the first to offer to help me in, well, ever. Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and dreamer, at your service. My latest experiment was meant to solve the scourge that has come over the local flora and fauna, but it wasn't meant to be. I expected my main reagent to be delivered today, but I suppose the gods had other ideas.
Did fight the strange bear.
Ah, quite likely. Tell me, was it drooling? I'd love to... never mind. Neither here nor there. No one knows how best to describe it, but we can all see it. Something is distorting the life around here, and I hoped to stop it. Possibly, yes. But now I can't begin my tests without my main reagent. I have everything I need, but the most important part, the luminous Adra, to cleanse the souls of the wildlife. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered it, and they seem to be avoiding me, as if they fear my wrath.
Yeah, nobody fears you, buddy.
At this point, I'll take any help I can get. My friends must have lied, or they got the Adra and they lost it. I can't imagine why else they would be acting so strange about it. Best of luck with that. I saw them briefly not too long ago, looking shifty and desperate. They were running around the paradise, talking to other scholars in the area. Ganeth and Remio, I believe. And an older lady. Don't recall her name. I'd be very grateful. I know it looks like I'm crying, but it's from the acrid fumes I inhaled earlier. Any luminous Adra will do, he said, as if the stuff were falling from the sky.
Okay, so we just got a whole bunch of missions, so that's good. What's this? Nice. No idea where that just came from, but okay. Yeah, so we have a bunch of different bounties. Not that hard difficulty, it says. We are trying to save up for all the different things we need. Speak to... The only thing I really wish about this game... Oh, it does now. It must have just been this first area that didn't do it. I was wondering why it didn't put things on the map, but it actually does. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so where are we exactly? We're right here. Speak to the locals about where to find... Okay, let's keep going this way. Yeah, it must have just been when we first arrived to this province.
She asked about you again, Halden. She wants to know when you'll re-enlist.
I'm not going back. That's the end of it.
Well, I can't say I've met one like you before. But I'm sure you hear that all the time.
Is this Laura Bailey? It sounds a lot like Laura Bailey. Any dwarven smugglers come here recently? They may have seemed a bit concerned.
Oh, heavens no. I would never treat with such folk.
Never mind, it's not
But
Laura
I know
Bailey.
who would. Look for Remio up in the Pearl District, and who knows where Adelgund wandered off to now.
Okay, that's some good information, actually. That is up here somewhere. Fire the land deeds, find the Watcher. Let's go find the Watcher. That was like the main mission, so...
You there. Are you just going to stand there and gawk at that body all day?
He's dead. It's not like I can do anything.
So this is the Pearl District.
Stay out of trouble.
Search for more clues. Look around. Whoa. This is crazy looking. All right, so I guess we can't actually find the warder here. Like, he's probably... We got to complete the other parts. Yeah, he's way up there. So we don't need to exit the city just yet. Let's go do the land deeds.
Come and go as we please.
Let's try and finish up some of the quests inside the city, and then we'll make our way out into the wildlands again.
I suggest not spending much money on this stuff. Leather bags, Trap.
Wonder who he crossed.
Well,
doesn't take much.
He's dead.
You need those papers for those Adiran refugees, right?
Okay. So that's one thing. Now we need to speak to the locals. Speak to Juliana. I will say, it is a little weird that we have this massive city and there's not more pedestrian and people around.
Back for more on
Lockpicks. Where are these coming from? Like, there's just random loot everywhere.
Whatever a man wins at cards, he's bound.
You're the one who took down Thala. You know how to introduce yourself. Oh, but you were. You're the talk of the town, envoy. Everyone wants to meet you.
I imagine they want to meet you too. Is that Juana Jasmine perfume? Oh, we're a little flirty here? Why not?
Good knows. Hope you don't stick it in politics. They don't like envoys around here.
Sorry guys, my microphone disconnected for a second. I gotta figure out what's going on with my mic. I have a beacon microphone and it randomly just decides to turn off every now and then, so I have to unplug it, plug it back in. It might be the port, but that's neither here nor there. As long as they don't give me any trouble, we'll get along.
As long as you don't give them any trouble either, they will.
One of the workers said you had a problem.
And she sent you to me. Smart girl. All right, since you're all business, we can skip the small talk. The short version is, I'm out of some supplies that should have been here days ago. I'd hunt them down myself, but I don't have a firm enough hand. I need someone with more authority. Someone, well, someone like you. Come now, a lady has to have some secrets. Very well. It's something I need to make the bathhouse run smoothly. It's medicinal. You understand why I'm trying to be discreet?
I got you, I got you.
For goods like mine it is. The local strongmen, the Sparrowhawks, got a hold of the shipment. They must have thought it looked valuable. Unfortunately, they were right.
We're pretty familiar with the Sparrowhawks. Thought I killed their leader. I'm not afraid of the gang. Let me handle
Aren't
it.
you amenable? My gentlemen usually have to pay me to tell them what to do. Go to the docks. Their lieutenant runs one of the
Oh, another big boy.
warehouses there. He'll probably keep it close. And my life would be easier if my pool cleaned itself. Hurry back.
Okay. We will do just that. So we got to go find her shipment, which is down at the docks. Where the heck is it? Down here? The lady never tells. So we could fast travel there, but let's go ahead and finish speaking with the people in here, because we know how long it takes to fast travel. It's not the quickest system. So if I can avoid just trying to jump back and forth for one quest, like if we can do multiple things, probably a little bit preferable that way.
If you'd like to be useful.
Nice glasses, my dude.
Oh, how can one concentrate with you running all about the place?
Looking for a crew of smugglers. Have you seen any?
Who can tell? You've been speaking with Gunneth, I assume? Huh? She's the one so quick to flirt with the dangerous strangers. Go bother Edelgund. Huh? She's probably by the western gate looking for someone willing to talk to her. If you'd like to be useful, I could use...
Okay, so now we gotta go to the western gate. This city is big. Like, we've only explored half of it. Okay, we're not gonna be able to get that. That's fine. We can go... what is this? Precious Light? What quest is that? Gonna suggest you speak to Remio up in the districts. Okay, this is the potion to fortify travels. I think we might actually venture out now and do some of the missions. Where's the main mission telling us to go? Find the Watcher. I kind of want to do that. Investigate the area around the Temple of Andra. Search around the Clavier's estate. So the Clavier's estate, I thought was... Didn't it say it was like over here somewhere? You know where one part is? Untimely end. I guess it's up here. How do we get up here? B and C are both up this way. Let's go this way and do parts of the main mission. I just don't know how to get up there. The city is a tad confusing when you have not been in it before. Oh, this is where we fought the thugs. Okay, where the heck do we go? We have to go out and around? Like, is that the only way in? I don't really know how else we get out there. So let's try and leave this place and see if we can get to the estate from the outside, because I don't think there's any way in here to actually get there just yet. All right, Southern Embrace. We're going back out into the wilds, baby. Yeah, this looks really cool.
Give me a target.
We should probably...
this spot in their letter.
Oh.
Let's take a look around.
The cartographer's here, eh? Where was that? That was this guy. I should probably rest at a camp sometime soon, because we haven't in a while, and both of these guys want to speak to us. And unfortunately, you can't speak to either unless you're at a camp. Oh boy, we really need to upgrade. You stand still. I need you to stand still. You're moving too much. Oh my gosh, stop moving. Oh my gosh. See ya. Did not mean to slide off, but it kind of worked. What? How'd that miss? Probably should have bought a weapon first. Now that I'm looking back and thinking about it.
Next one's mine.
Dude, when you get that headshot, though, that fully charged up headshot, that is pretty nice. It is pretty nice. Certain freezable grates are weak and can be destroyed with frost damage. This? Don't think we have frost damage except for the one grenade we picked up, so I guess we'll use that. Hey, look at that.
Looks like a piece of totem.
It's our second torn fragment we found. Could we have just gotten in there anyway? I feel like I just wasted a frost grenade. That's okay. Oh, we just got one back, so that works. All right, we got to figure out where this cartographer's brother guy is. Somewhere up here, I think. You see anybody out here?
You know, I've seen it all, except that.
Yeah, that is a rough way to go, my friend. Return to the Dawnshore cartographer. Sorry, bud. Your brother, I think it said it was his brother or it was somebody he worked with. That didn't look too good. I'm sorry. All right, anyway, we continue into here. It looks like this is another gate to the upper part. Did we get that fast travel? Is that unlocked now? Looks like it's unlocked. Perfect. I like that our companions be like, hey, you have a mission here, so I'm not just like endlessly scrambling to figure out the best route to certain spots. That was actually really nice. He's like, hey, I think that guy mentioned something here. It's like, oh yeah, so you just track that quest easily.
Gates open now.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. We'll be heading on in.
Is this what it's like to travel with an envoy? I can get used to this.
Unspent ability points. Wait, did we level up again? My lord, we're actually leveling up so quickly right now. Do I have a point that I need to put in? I guess I do. Did I not put one in earlier? I'm kind of crazy. All right, so we need level 10 for that. Holding your power attack, that's steady aim. Holding your power attack with a bow is 25% gun slow. So we could have 50%. I think the poison accumulation is what I'm going to go for next. I like the idea of using this, trapping them. Now we're applying a poison. Then we can slow time down and apply some big damage to them. That kind of sounds something what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do like a little trap and play. I don't know how well it'll work out. We might have to change our strategy later on, but for now.
How awful.
Okay, so this up here, which one is... Yeah, we're in a totally different part of town now. Cool. This is to go find the temple. So let's go to the Temple of Andra. Whoa, this looks dope.
Militia headquarters. Stay on their good side, and we won't have to go in.
Roger that.
If you're looking to celebrate water, I'd suggest you wouldn't think assassins would be hiding out in a temple.
Why did this game have to make your abilities on one when you have multiple weapon slots? Every other RPG has 1, 2, and 3 as your different weapon slots, and I'm so accustomed to pressing it. I don't know if I'm ever gonna... I really don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to shake that. It's actually crazy. Hello, Eloise.
Hail and well met. The Temple of Andra is open to all. Oh, you must be the Adiran envoy. How wonderful to meet a godlike in our holy sanctum. I take it you're here on official business.
I'm hunting down whoever killed me.
Killed you? Goodness me. Oh, you must be talking about those awful rebels. People say they're outlaws blending in with honest citizens, killers and cut purses of the lowest sort. But why ask me about the... Wait, you're not implying that I'm involved with that lot, are you?
I don't know. The killer is dressed as a mystic. Ring any bells? I don't know. Are you? That's literally what I gotta say it. That's literally what I said.
Me in league with political rebels. This has exhausted my patience. A temple is no place for an interrogation.
There's no reason to be rude. We can talk about this at the embassy with Inquisitor Leodwin if you prefer.
My people know what Ludwine does with her prisoners. How she toys with her food.
Your people, huh?
Let's be clear. I've done nothing wrong, and all you have are baseless accusations.
You kind of just
now I'm
ratted
afraid
yourself
the temple
out.
is closed to you, Envoy. I trust you can see yourself out.
Sorry, but I don't trust you. I don't know if I could just kill her. We'll come back if we get more information.
She's hiding something. We just can't prove it. Let's check out the Claviger's estate. I've got a feeling Eamon might have known something.
I'll be back. I really don't want to spill blood in a temple, but we'll be back.
Do not come to fear.
So it looks like the other person, the estate, is just around the corner here.
Not to worry, boy.
You startled. There's a joke about Paradise's government in here somewhere.
This place looks like it's seen some crap, dude.
Well, that didn't take
What the hell happened here?
I'm coming for you. Weapon's not gonna cut it. Let's see what you got.
What are you freaking out about, bro?
My turn.
You take lead.
Oh my. The range on that seems really crazy. Man, Kai, you can't handle anything, my brother.
Look behind you. We're back in the fight. Watch your back.
Mind you, these guys do seem like they're way above our current item level. Kai, where are you going, dude?
One moment.
Like, we're doing okay damage, but man, dude, they got a lot of health. I also didn't fully expect them to just be completely right in the open as soon as we held this, so. Good to know. Good to know that the looters are still here. Okay, what are we searching for? Just anything that might be useful information at this point.
Drunk and lost back here looking for the chamber pot. Aiming through the best parties.
Anything that might help us accuse somebody of information. That's just a book. It's another book. We need the Claviger's estate key. Master promises that all he wants is diplomatic relationship between the living lands. But investigator, she wants K.
I'm starting to see why Eamon was going gray all of a sudden.
So I don't think we have a key, but can we break in through somewhere here? Might be able to get in the back way, the old-fashioned Assassin's Creed style. Actually, we might want to take these, granted that we need to make some money.
If there's anything worth finding.
Customs.
It'll be in here.
What do we got here? Secret page. Apparently there's a growing rebellion in Paradise. My own people defy the Adrians. I can openly support them, but I have my ways. Okay, so they're definitely involved from the Temple of Adra.
Well, there you have it.
So, Claviger Eamon not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them access to a hideout in the cistern.
So she knows about it.
He's not the only one, as you've seen firsthand. Look, everyone who settles in the living lands comes from somewhere, but until recently, those settlers have been people, not nations. But when Adir built an embassy and filled it with dignitaries and troops, some started to worry that your laws and governors would follow.
Right, all of that. Don't forget why we're here. You hired me to hunt the rebels down, and now we know where they are. A cistern beneath the Temple of Andra. Good place for a hidden base. It sits just below the city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Of course she was lying to us.
I knew something was up. I didn't buy her innocent acolyte bit for a second.
Right. You bought that story faster than you bought those bright red boots you got in Thirdborn.
Hey, I looked good in those. At least we know where we're going. The temple's east of here, just across the canal.
Right. After you.
All right, well, I mean, the way she was speaking, it was pretty obvious that she was not telling the truth. We just had nothing to go on. I didn't want to just randomly kill the first person I came across that was a little bit suspicious, so I'm kind of glad we did not just completely go barbarian on her, but now we have the proof that we need for sure. That's worth 30. There's some money. Ooh. There's one more floor, so let's go have a quick peek, see if we can find anything useful. Haha, big chest with a gold hue to it. What do we got? Come on, something good. A white key cameo? It's an amulet. Whole bunch of money. A couple other items as well. What does that do? Restore 50% of your maximum health when reviving a companion. Ooh. That's also not bad. Okay, so we're starting to get some cool stuff. All accessories are unique, providing powerful enchantments like passive effects, stat increases, attribute buffs, distinct behaviors, and even new abilities. You can equip one trinket or one amulet and up to 2 rings. Gotcha. So pretty similar to most RPGs. All right, well, we're gonna go back to the Temple of Andra now for sure. Have a word with sister up there. Yeah, I think I probably should have bought a weapon first. I mean, having the extra resistance is nice. It doesn't seem like the companions are overly strong in this game, which I actually kind of like. Because there's definitely some games where you have companions and they just absolutely annihilate everything. Hello, sister.
I thought I told you to leave.
Drop the act.
Shit. Let me guess. He wrote it all down? The Claviger was far too trusting. Probably what got him killed. All right. If you're willing to listen, then I'm willing to talk.
Nice work, Envoy.
Yes, I'm with the Resistance. We have a responsibility to defy your empire, to protect our way of life. For some of us, that means hiding in plain sight, passing messages between contacts, playing a role. For others, it's kill or be killed.
I could be sympathetic to your cause if I knew more about it. Enough. Where's my killer? I have a score to settle.
If you're so eager to die again, the one you want is downstairs in the cistern. No doubt sharpening his blade. The door is on the wall to your left.
Why not work for the Empire? We're short on spies, and I can get you a pardon.
Work for you? What an outrageous idea. Oh, wait. Did you say a full pardon? All past deeds forgiven.
Sure. Hire the local rebel to spy for Adir. Can't foresee anything bad coming from that.
Either way, you found us. So maybe it is better to be a traitor than a corpse. This is madness. You have no reason to trust me.
Good. I never trust a spy. Give us a chance to convince you that the cause is righteous. Would you rather be a prisoner or our informant? Forget it. Fair point. Thanks for the reminder. Hey, look, these people instantly killed me. We're just attacking her.
After they help you. I'll keep that in mind.
Just because you have me cornered doesn't mean I have to go quietly.
We're playing all sorts of craziness. You helped me. You gave me all the information I needed. And now you're gonna pay for that.
Seen, unheard.
Unfortunately, the first time in a new city and I die and you're part of it, you don't get to live this time. And I'm playing the cunning fox, man. I get help, and then we settle the score. The envoy is hunting us. Lay low and cause no troubles. Other might try to finish what I started, but this is vital that you protect our base of operations. I'll remain in the cistern until the city quiets. Keep the door locked, and may God smile upon you. Not today.
Got 'em all.
I'm probably walking into my death, but at the same time, we got a score to settle. This is cool. We're going down to the depths of the church, man. All right, who is it waiting for us? I mean, we know who it is now, but what's he going to be like? Is he going to be like the big guy we fought before? Is he going to be some sort of little assassin?
Stale air, thick darkness, and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
No, I just skipped a bath.
Oh, this is cool. I wonder if we should have gone to the Watcher first. Oh my god, 3 skulls? There is no way I'm making it out of here alive.
Hey! Over here!
You're not getting away.
I need help! I need help!
Gotcha.
Help me, Marys! Woo! Those headshots are clean. Nope. Ow.
Still recovering.
Okay, honestly, the skulls aren't too bad at the moment.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
Thought it'd be a little bit harder, to be honest with you, but it's not overly terrible just yet. Okay, we need the lower cistern key. Yeah, this game looks so good. Anybody that's complaining about the graphics, you guys have way too high standards. Just because the oh, Michael, stop it! Just because the art style might not be true realism to what you're looking for, doesn't mean it isn't good. What the heck is this alive? Oh, 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 oh! What in the Indiana Jones?
If you
If you want help burning through that, just say the word.
I will, for sure.
Coming in hot.
Take a grenade. Grenades, note to self, grenades very good against spiders. I'm loving this gun gameplay. Like, this is, for a single shot gun, this is a lot of fun. I can only imagine once we start getting more ability points and we start getting faster and faster speed, it's gonna be a blast. Okay, time the perfect block, no. I wouldn't mind the slow one again. Reduces the stamina cost of dodge. I haven't really found stamina that bad of an issue yet. Increase the damage, can't do that. Increase damage with one-handed melee. Attacks with dagger, sword, spear, okay. And channel, do I want another active ability? Become invisible and drain your essence? I mean, at some point, I think I will. But I think for now, we're just going to take the extra slow effect because it is a lot of fun. Okay, we need to put some stuff into stamina. Do we even need to put points into this? I feel like we don't. Maybe Constitution. I'm gonna put one more into Constitution just so we have a little bit more health, as well as poison and bleed resist. We've been poisoned and we've been cut open, so I think having a bit more on both of those might not be a bad idea.
You know what that web means.
Now, I did see something back here before we move on in case... Oh my god, I forgot about Dre. How do we get up there? That's what I want to know. Maybe we can't yet. Feels like we come from up top, so. I just remember that I saw a chest and I don't want to like move on and then have it be so we can't ever enter this area again. All right, let's keep going.
Aye, aye.
More blessed day spiders. Fui-tu.
Oh boy.
Stand back.
They got spiders in them. Don't think. Oh, that's a big boy. Missed him. Ooh, that 50% is nice. Oh my gosh.
What's this? Make way. Moment.
Oh my gosh. We need to kill that guy. Kai, how do you keep dying, dude? Oh, we are in trouble. We are in trouble.
Back on my feet. Let's see what you got.
How come I can't hit their sweet spot? Is it not actually where it says it is? Holy, those spiders are actually crazy.
These spiders, are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Food. Let's eat cooked chickens. And let's eat or drink some arak, which is technically alcohol, but
sense a Marius lecture coming.
Do I have anything that can kill this? Just a grenade, maybe? I don't have any grenades? There's no way I don't have any normal grenades. Oh, I do. Wait, it wasn't equipped? There we go.
Ready, aim.
I really like this system they've built out. I didn't know how to feel about it at first, but the quick bar into the wheel, the equip wheel, is actually really streamlined. I didn't think it'd be... When I first saw it, you could go back to the first episode, like I very quickly said, like, not sure if I like the way they did this. But the more I'm playing it, the more I'm getting familiar with it. It's almost like the Dragon Age, like the stop system where you pick your abilities, then everybody kind of interacts at once. But it almost feels like it's, I don't know, it's that, but just slightly different. It's hard to explain. It's really good though. Basically what I'm trying to say is it's a lot more reactive than I thought it would be. And it's proving like it's really good to use. All right, I think I know what I need to do here. If I'm not mistaken, when I picked up these grenades, I think you can do something like this. Look at that. That's so cool. The ice bombs. This game really is kind of cool. I had no idea what to expect, but I'm having a blast with this. I'm gonna have to use another grenade here as well. Okay, we got a key. Perfect.
Key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
We're starting to get some money, which is really nice. We can buy, what are we at now? 615, and we were able to get, where am I? Yeah, we have a bunch of items on us. I don't know if they're actually going to sell for a whole heck of a lot. But if we can get, I keep forgetting about first person as well. Or third person, rather.
Take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
I think we need to use these ice pillars, but... Yeah, we're gonna have to throw an ice pillar, then we're gonna have to jump off and go to it before it ends. I don't think I can talk to these guys outside camp, right? Like, they just don't let you. That's not what I want to do. That is so cool. Okay, so this is where I was trying to get up to. Is there not actually anything up here? How do I get up even higher? I don't know if you can. I may have missed a turn. I'm not quite sure. That's all right. Ow! I didn't mean to do that. Just broke my leg in the process. Oh boy. That's actually so cool. Ooh, that combo with the poison and the ice. I'm gonna assume that stops the traps. All right, cool. Wait.
Right behind you.
Show yourself.
No, he turned around. Why would you turn around?
One moment. No, sorry.
No way he turned around right at the last second, dude. Man, Kai is getting absolutely roasted in all these.
There's
somebody up top, I think.
Just wait.
3 skulls. Oh my goodness. She's almost dead.
Hold on.
Let me catch my breath.
Jeez. What?
Didn't think that one through, did he?
My boy Kai has got to get some more defense.
But we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the blessed eight point. You see a threat, you stop that threat. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have more friends.
I love how they're arguing. Boys, we got a mission to do. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There was gunpowder up here that we could have just used against them. Dang it.
Eyes open.
Someone there?
Easy. Is that all you got?
Easy. Coming from the right. Let's see what you got. Left.
Alright, I'm starting to figure out the combos with the companions, because there's actually some nice stuff you can do with Kai setting on fire, me putting the trap and the poison on her, and then him following it up. Like, there's actually some pretty cool little slick things you can do if you really pay attention to what the effects are adding to them. I think we have to go upstairs here.
So, would you have killed that thief?
I hate this.
Up ahead.
I want to change the controls, but I know if I do, then I'm going to be like, it's probably not the best streamline for anything but one.
You're not getting me.
That ability is really cool looking.
Hey! Over here!
Okay. We're getting so much money in here. Oh, we're above where we were. Okay. We're above the spot that I was trying to get to earlier, I believe. Or at least we're approaching it. Yep, here we go.
I would have sent that thief on his way without our blessed day supplies. Then he would have died. How do you know? We didn't.
I have a feeling the guy that we're gonna have to try, like we're actually trying to track down, he's gonna be a big time boss. If these guys are just the guards,
on the other side of that door.
yeah, I'm with you. Like, if the guys we're fighting to get to him are as tough as these guys are with tier 2, 3 skulls, I can only imagine how hard this guy's gonna be. Oh boy.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you.
Okay. Just asking the questions here. You owe me answers, justice, and an apology.
You deserve all of that. And more.
Oh, you're not going to cop out on me now, are you?
Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe.
Speak then.
I can't give you reason. Only faith.
Well, this should be good.
Envoy.
I love how they look at you when they say it.
Because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir. I wasn't sure. I knew I needed to do something. And when your face appeared to me in a dream, I believed I received a vision. Perhaps not. Maybe I'm being given a chance to rethink the vision I received. Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness.
The truth, I've had visions when I touched Adra in the Living Lands. I don't really want to give him information to help him fuel the reason to why he did it. I want him to keep talking, not me give him the answers.
I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land. No. The gods spared you for a reason. And I have faith in the gods. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet.
I can't believe you killed me for something I haven't even done. Thanks for getting me involved in your bullshit.
Perhaps this was what the vision meant for me to do all along. Maybe the gods wanted us to meet in this way. Who can say? I hope you do better things with this knowledge than I did. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will.
See, the problem is I don't know anything about these gods yet. Yes, they gave me a second chance, but they basically said the only way we'll bring you back to life is if you do something for us. They gave us no other option. Hi, Marius, what would you do? What do you have against Ader? Take your people and leave before I change my mind. Confess to the Steel Garrote. Maybe they'll show you mercy.
Your Inquisitor Lodween doesn't know the meaning of mercy.
So he's not going to do that.
If that is the fate you want for me, then it is the will of the gods that I stand trial for my crimes.
You deserve a fair, lawful trial. No, I mean, I don't know about that.
No less than I expected.
If you give him to the Steel Garrote, you might as well kill him now. They'll torture him before they execute him.
I will settle the last of my affairs and confess to the guards. With any luck, I'll live to see another sunrise.
Marius doesn't want me to send them.
You speak the will of the gods. Who am I to disagree? Farewell, godlike.
A hush, an ill wind, steel justice, shackles like our own. We learn, we twine.
I feel like this isn't a god.
That's
like,
apt.
I don't even
The
know what
Inquisitor's gonna have
this
fun
is.
with him.
You should have just killed him. He's as good as dead anyway.
So it sounds like Kai was fine with it. It sounds like Marius did not like that.
Don't bother going back the way you came. Between the pillars to the right of the stairs. That's your way out.
I don't know. I don't know if I have enough information to go one way or another. I could have very easily just been like, ah, screw it, you're dead.
Nothing happened.
But I don't know if that would have
It's over.
actually done anything.
Kid, you're not hearing. We're not fighters anymore. We're casualties.
See if we can't pick up all the loose stuff. Also, these guys are extremely tough. I don't know if I want to get into a fist fight with people that are bringing way more advanced stuff than I am. I don't really know how I want to play this guy. If I'm being completely honest with you, we're playing like a scout, a thief. I want to do like shady type stuff, but there's some things that just seem above me at this moment with very little information that, like, I don't know if that guy's telling the truth or not. I don't know if I kill him if the gods are upset with me, if he's a faithful servant of these so-called gods. Like, there's just so little that I know right now that it's actually very tough for me to decide what to do in the moment. I'm kind of just winging it, to be honest. And in that moment,
I expected they would just turn themselves in.
The good news is the steel garrote will probably take care of killing them for us.
But dealing with the assassin should put us on Ludwig's good side, so there's that.
See, that's what I'm thinking.
Not sure which side I want to be on. I have some thoughts, Envoy. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, it's definitely, we definitely need to go to camp and talk to these guys. But that's my thinking as well. It's like, if I just turn these people over, obviously when we entered the city and we woke up from being basically dead, Ludwig, or whatever her name is, said she'll have an army sent after the people who killed me. I'm basically handing those people on a platter to her. I gotta think, if anything, she's gonna be happy that not only did we figure it out ourselves, but we didn't kill them without her getting a chance to ask them questions. Maybe I'm overthinking all this. Who knows? Oh, hey guys, I didn't do this. Run!
A drop, dear citizens.
Wow. Okay, so some crazy stuff just got thrown at us there. So I think what we're gonna do, what's this? Mapping, return to the Dawn Shore. No, that's, let's go out this way here and make camp. I saw a stone, an artist stone, that we can use to make camp, and then we should speak with these guys before going to find the Watcher. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I made the right choice in letting them go. If I should have killed them, I should have killed them, but I feel like even if they're going to end up just torturing them and killing them anywhere, like Marius said, at least you can ask them questions before they do that. Now that's, I'm hoping the game doesn't just say like, we didn't turn ourselves in, huh? Like, they could very well do that as well. All right, we saw a stone somewhere over here. It was a cool mission, though. That was a really sick little cellar underneath the church, or the temple, rather. Pretty sure I saw a purple stone over here, an artist stone. Yeah, there it is. But again, who knows? They might not turn themselves in. We could bite ourselves in the ass and everything goes sideways from that point on. But we definitely should converse with our squad here. It's been a while since we've returned to camp. All right, first thing, let's have a look at what outfits we can give this little guy. Oh, he looks so badass like that. Oh, we're definitely using that one. That's sick. Okay, what do we have in here? What can we... Common male Hellberg. Don't have that in there yet. The question is, do I even care to keep this stuff? Like, should I just be selling all of this just so we can make money quickly? I feel like the answer is yes. But I also kind of want to hold on to things as well. I'm in like a crossroads. I don't really know what the best way of playing this game is, to be honest with you. Okay, all those we can sell. What about weapons? Common wand we got. Common sword we're using, so we can sell that. We can move one of those over. Pistol. Do we have a pistol? We do. Okay, I think we got everything in here now. Don't have one of those. Do we have a great hammer? No. Okay. I think we're good for moving stuff over. Workbench. Yeah, we already know this. I've already upgraded a few times. We can upgrade our sword one more time. That'll bump it to... I want to upgrade this, though. I don't know if I have enough materials to upgrade it twice. We're getting close to being able to. We need more ladder stuff. Upgrade this. I don't really want to use that stuff if it's going to be required. Select ingredients. No, we don't need that stuff yet. Okay. Trying to figure this all out, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot going on in this game.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And now they're in the dungeons, where they can plot their revenge in silence.
Sounds like you don't approve of my decision. I mean, we kind of got that as soon as he started talking about it, but let's hear what he says.
Oh, I do. They're locked away now. And if you need an assassin in the future, they'll probably do anything to get out. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Anyway.
Okay, so he's actually happy. He just didn't make it sound like that. Let's talk about the Dawn Shore. I'd love to get your thoughts on our companions.
Right. What do you want to know? Huh. Heard an envoy from Adir showed up and got himself killed. Other than that, nothing. Honestly, I don't listen out for gossip much. I don't know what to tell you.
All right. Interesting.
You probably know most of this, but here goes. Normally you look for some shelter first. Cut down a few small trees, gather moss to keep the wind out. Nothing too elaborate. With so little tree cover, you want to keep moving. The reeds near the coast make great fibers for rope, so you can lash branches together and make a decent roof. Of course, we're always moving, so we just make a quick camp and carry on. So you don't have to worry about all that.
All right. He doesn't have that much new information, but why is it still flashing?
No offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy. Well, maybe you should try to cover your trail more often. An Adiran official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nimdude like Kai.
If you're here to tell me how to be stealthy, we're gonna have the rough time together.
How long were you in Paradise before you got killed? Not long, if I recall.
Damn, he makes a good point.
We found your assassin. Maybe I can help you avoid being killed again in the future. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. They say I'm the best there is.
Like this guy.
Right. This ought to be interesting. Anyway, enough chat. I'm sure you have things to do.
Okay, so his chat bubble is gone.
Consider not one.
Yours is not.
Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead?
I mean, I don't know what just happened. There's somebody saying that they're an entity, whether it's a god or not, and they decided to bring me back.
To be honest, this would be weirder if you did. All I know is that you were very dead for a while.
By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing.
You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back.
Damn,
What
dead
did
for
you
20
see
minutes?
while you were gone? What do you remember?
Beginning, I left my body, my soul was pulled towards Audra. My soul traveled through the beyond, a part of it anyway.
The beyond. That's the realm of the gods, of souls.
It was horrifying, it was beautiful. Two very different things. Could just say it was a very, very strange place.
I can't imagine otherwise. What did you see there?
Finally encountered someone in the beyond.
Wait. Someone? Who was it? Or what was it? Well, that's good. Imagine how much worse this would be if you had two cryptic entities clamoring for your attention. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them?
Think so. I don't know. Oh my gosh, there's so many answers that I'm like, yeah, I could see this being what I would decide. Yeah, I don't know.
That's wise. Well, even in the land,
I mean, they did
of
save
the
me.
strange,
They literally brought me
you've
back
had
from
the
death, so.
Strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you haven't even left onshore. That's quite a feat.
I'd rather discover an exciting new monster of some kind.
There's still time. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, and then you were just sent back.
Something you want to ask, just ask.
Do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead? Yeah, probably not. Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know I am.
Okay, question is, who does he want to bring back?
Hopefully will have some answers for us. For now, let's get some rest.
Yeah, I'm curious who he would want to bring back then. Dang it, he
Look,
still has something to talk about?
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
Someone who's been on the other end of a poisoned arrow, I am.
I'd say he can learn a thing or two from you. But I don't think he'll be seeing the outside of a cell again. It's too bad. Whatever progress you were making with him will be swiftly undone by the Steel Garrote.
Was justice, would you rather I killed him? He should have considered that before he murdered me. I don't like it, but I couldn't kill him, and I couldn't let him go. Let's ask what he would have done.
Your people have been trying to bring justice to the frontier since the first Adiran bureaucrat made landfall. To Ambassador Hilgard's credit, this is about the tamest Paradis has ever been. In days past, your murder would have barely made the town crier's announcements. Now, open bloodshed is relatively rare, in most corners of the city anyway. To some, others, like Eagwolf, see the firm hand of authority closing around their necks. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse. They're a match to a powder keg. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodaka herself.
Well, I like this one. Are you suggesting that the Adder enlisted them to do their dirty work, or are they going rogue?
Could be both. It remains to be seen whether Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig are rowing in the same direction. But I fear there's trouble on the horizon, especially if the Steel Garrote's tactics win out.
That worries me too.
Nice to know I'm in good company.
I mean, it's not my primary objective, but...
Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts. The feeling's mutual.
You need to work on your survivability, but it's nice to have you.
I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night, don't you? Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can. Enjoy the ocean breeze.
There we go. All right, so we've done our talking to both of our companions. We should be free. We upgraded. We put stuff in our stash. I think we're okay to move on. We're getting to that close to that point. Oh, what do we got here?
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature.
Those eyebrows are ridiculous. Please tell me I haven't died again.
Still waters. You merely dream. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you?
Bear I put down, I suppose its death had a kind of beauty. I mean, it did explode into a lot of pretty colors.
Wilt, then grow again. What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it.
Wait, what?
Violets and the stars. We wish for both.
See, this is what concerns me. They're okay with the rot.
Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it? Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now. We ponder.
Yeah, I don't think this is a god. I do not think this is a god. Okay, so the next order of business we have is a whole bunch of missions out on the right side here. We got a bunch of bounties. We got to go find Andra's Kiss. We got to go find the Watcher. A couple more bounties up top. And then find the expedition team. So my goal for next video is to do a big loop of this top part before heading back into the city. Because, first of all, we need to get an upgrade. We're seeing that our weapon is just not... It's not up to par. We need to do it. Thankfully, all these seem to be pretty low, so we don't have to get one. But I want to get an upgrade as soon as possible, so we need a lot more money. I'm not selling everything because I don't know if I'm ever going to want to switch our weapons or whatever, so I don't want to just get rid of them. So that's why I'm storing duplicates in my stash. But we need that money. So I'm hoping by doing a whole bunch of these contracts, going and doing a bunch of these tasks, we should be able to get some money, maybe some better rewards anyway, some better weapons. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this game. I'm actually having a lot of fun. It's surprising how much fun I'm having. The combat is actually really captivating. I don't know if that's the same for every style of character, but at least for what I'm rocking, it's been pretty fun so far. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so you get notifications anytime a video drops on the channel. We got a ton of playthroughs going on right now and a whole bunch more as we get through the spring into the summer as well. So you're not going to want to miss it. As always, make sure you guys take care of yourself. I appreciate you stopping by. And until the next video, bye for now.